Okay, as I said in the previous video, what we're going to do now is set up an app or register an app, just like you would do if you were going to build a Twitter clone or something interfacing with the Twitter API, the Facebook API. Usually you set up your own secret keys and all of this stuff. To do that, you have to kind of register as a developer. We're going to do the same thing with Mixin. You can see here I've already done that just to kind of test out my own sample application before I went live with the videos. You'll be going through the same steps I went through to create this Udemy app. One thing is copy this, the wallet.mixcoin.1 URL. I'm not entirely certain if we actually need this, but I used it for my OAuth URI. I would suggest you do the same just in case it is actually necessary. So what you're going to do is you're going to see this create new app button. You won't see this obviously because you won't have registered the same app I did. So you're going to create a new app. You're going to call it, my Mixin wallet maybe. The home URI I don't think is necessary. I used my profile page here. And then again, this is the OAuth redirect URI that I suggest you use. And then just call this web wallet for Mixin. Then you can also add an icon for your app if you want to do that, and then hit submit, and it will generate all the keys for you that you're going to need. I'm not going to do that because I already set it up right. I'll just go back here, and now you should see the same thing I've got here, as well as these numbers, which we'll be using later in the course to make requests to the Mixin Network and all these other things. Another thing you can do is you can set up your own key pairs, session IDs, all that other good stuff now that you have an app set up. We're not going to be using these exactly in this video. I just wanted to make sure everyone's set up and everything is good to go before I actually start diving into code. Because of that, we'll also briefly go over Nginx. We'll be setting up Nginx on everybody's machines because we'll be using that in the web wallet. And the other thing we'll briefly go over is Webpack because we'll be using that as well. I'm not going to dive very deeply into either of those technologies because this is a course on Mixin, so we're going to try and focus only on Mixin, but you at least need to have those two things set up before we start writing code. So we'll do that in the next video. See you then.